Hello, hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Mr. Coin Junkie here is very tired. I had a nice long day at work yesterday, and I had a bit of a short one today, but still managed to squeeze in 4 or 5 hours, so always nice to be working. And I haven't had a chance to do much scope work, so here we are. We're going to take a look at some more RPMs and some more double dies and maybe even a roll of 2009s. We'll see. I'm in one of those moods. I'm not sure what I want to do, but we'll do something. Okay, let's pull up Mr. Copper Coins. Coppercoins.com. Oh, stop hitting the USB. Where are you? Come on. Are you on the fritz again? Oh no, this thing's gonna drive me nuts, guys. My USB, my computer doesn't want to respond properly. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for dropping in, Mr. 710. How are ya? I'm gonna seem a little sluggish today because I am. I had a nice... Oh, what am I doing? Where did you go? Oh, what are you doing? Jeez Louise, Batman. Come on, stop messing around. Yeah, I put in a good 12, 13-ish hours of work yesterday, and I'm feeling it today, that's for sure, but that's all right. Miss Paula, what's going on? How are ya? 1963, Denver, mint mark varieties, and search. So, no, not yet, Paula. Hopefully soon. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what's inside. Yeah, it's been slow, and then out of nowhere, I had a full day of work yesterday, and it was just like nonstop. I think I got home, it was around 11 at night, and yeah, it was nice. So sorry, guys, in case you missed it, I am looking at this one here, which is a 1963 D Lincoln cent, and I believe we have a really nice notch right here at the top, and maybe 1 and 2 little splits at the bottom. So I'm gonna say at least a double and maybe a triple. I see a little something here that might be something, it might be nothing, but that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for a notch at the top, serif. Hey, stop messing around with me, Mr. Computer. Hi-ya! Oh, really? Uh-oh, that can't be good. You know what? I haven't been in the last 2 days, so maybe if it happened in the last 2 days, maybe it's there for me. I haven't gotten a notice. Sometimes when a package comes in, they'll send me a notice. Oh, this is looking all weird and not so nice. How's that? Much better. Hey Nancy, what's going on? Thank you so very much for dropping in, guys. Appreciate you all. Well, there you go. Maybe it's in the box. Yeah. So I'll go check today. Mr. Eric, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Not saying you have to, but just in case you're interested, I'm looking for this one here. I believe I see a really sweet notch up here, and maybe a little bit there and a little bit there. But that's what I'm trying to attribute at the moment. I think, to be honest, this is one of the new ones that I might have found. Not 100% sure. But we're going to take a look and find out together. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Mr. Andrew, what is going on, buddy? How are you? Mr. Andrew is a gentleman up in Alaska who does some awesome artwork, guys. So if you don't know him, check him out. Give him a shot. And who knows, maybe you'll like what you see. do we got here? I'm trying to line this up a little bit nicer for you guys. And thank you for dropping in, everybody. Appreciate it. 7 people in chat. Very, very awesome. Okay, so it's not 9. I don't believe it's any of these. Now, I wonder, is there any chance it could be this, but maybe a later die state? No, I don't think so. That's probably too far-fetched of an idea. Let me double check. Look how thick the back part of that D is. There's not much to this one. I'm going to say probably not. Okay, we'll continue. And what do we got? We're looking for a top notch. And a very girthy mint mark. Where are you? Bum 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 bum. Oh, you guys can't see those. You can't see those. That's not gonna help you guys. Alrighty then. Dun 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 dun. Nope. We are on page 3, and I think that might be it, guys. We are now looking. Nada. And so, yeah, guys, this is one of the ones that I believe is a new RPM for 63D. But what we're gonna do now is, what is that? We'll go over to Variety Vista. And we'll have a double look over here. Where are we going? Mint marks, 63, RPM, 63D. And we'll see if we can, try not to make a mess. Try not to make a mess. And see if we can find one that somewhat resembles what we have and then compare it. See if we can make a match. But I do believe I've looked this one up, and I've had no success on either 3 of the websites that I use. So a small chance that it could be a new one, or maybe it's in literature that I haven't seen yet, right? So we're gonna continue to look and see what happens. And wow, see, yeah. So there goes another page of goodies. And I do not see it on Variety Vista. So that's why I was led to believe by myself, obviously, a wishful thinker, that this could potentially be a new RPM, guys. So I'm going to give you guys another look. And if you don't know this one, now you do. And hopefully by me. Yeah, which is funny because then they'll list others that are just as minor, right? I mean, there's tons of stuff that are listed and they're still relatively minor. Look at all the double eyelids, right? To me, that's a minor double die. It's just a little slit underneath the eyeball, right? Or underneath the eyelid. But that apparently has enough, what's the word they like to use? Character? Right? It doesn't have the right character. I mean, that's so like... What's the word I'm looking for? Arbitrary? Or what's the other one? I mean, it's your opinion. It's what you think. It's what you like, right? I mean, this might not be major to nobody. To me, it's more of a mild RPM, but it's still cool. I like the notch. I like the thickness of the RPM. We might have a second or third little tiny split down here at the bottom. I don't know. Still got to look at it a little bit closer. You know what I mean? I would still like, I still like it in my collection, right? But by no means is it like a 60D 001 or any of those big boys, right? Even an RPM, what is it, 47 for 61D. I think that's a cool freaking RPM. I really do. Not super popular, but I mean, I love it. I think to me, that's a very nice RPM. I wish I had one around me so I could show you guys. I know I have one somewhere. But yeah, no, and even in the 2009, the formative years, man, there's some extra finger varieties that are not FS listed that I think should be. They're just as good or better than the ones that we already have. But I mean, you know, we're not the F or S, so we can't say either way. Nice. The pool sounds nice right now, Nancy. I mean, I'm telling you, oh, that heat killed me. Doing 13 hours, I did a lot of it outside, and then, oh yeah, it was just brutal. Oh, here's my example. So here's a 1963D, and this is a double die obverse, and is known as the extra eyelid variety. If I can get it to show up. Uh-oh, it's not going to show up, is it? See? Look how hard it is to even get it to show up, guys. But this is a listed coin. 1 second. Let me see if I can zoom out. That might help with the effect of the double eyelid. One second. Let's see. Can we get it to show up? Yeah, you as well, Paula, and absolutely. Thank you very much. I believe I just saw the alert for the info, and I appreciate you. I can't wait to see what you sent me, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Whatever it is, I'm sure I'll love it. So here's a cool one. Oh my God, is it gonna show up? Oh, it's being a jerk, guys. 1 second. Let's see if this helps any. Oh, there it is. It's starting to show up. So that little guy right there, that's your double die, guys. That's what we're talking about. Nice. Well, good to know. There you go. See, guys, if you don't know Mr. Eric, check him out. He works alongside Copper Coins with Chuck Daughtry. He's the one who does the verifying of all the existing and new listings that are found in Chuck's coin reveals. So good guy to know, man. Lots of knowledge there. But yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. There you go. So, you know what I mean? I would say that's minor, but to others, maybe not so much. And then it gets even trickier, and this is actually a really great example because it gets even more complicated. Like, let's say this coin, for example. One of the die markers is a diagonal die scratch. Right here. This one doesn't have it. It doesn't have any of the die scratches. But I believe it to be the same one. The same 63D 1mm024. And the reason I believe this is not because I'm just deciding to say, yeah, it looks similar. But because I believe I've found other markers that I can match. So here's another die. This is the one that actually matches all the die scratches to the known example. So there's your double eyelid. Here is, if I can get it to show up now. Yeah, it's starting to slowly show up there. So it's got your diagonal die scratch right here. So I have the markers for a known example, but the way I've been matching these two with the older die stage versus the newer is right here by the I and N. There's this one little die scratch here, and I believe there's a secondary one just above it that you can't see right now because of the angle that I'm using. So I'll do my best, guys. See how it even disappears if I have it in the wrong angle? Slowly-ish. So even this one is not a great example to help you match it, but I've seen so many of these that, see, there's that scratch I was telling you about. Oop, let me see if I can show you. So there's one, and then there's this one just above it where you see the tail end here and just a little piece of it. And those are bits and pieces that I'm using. And on this one, it looks a little bit smushy. So it's probably not the best example to show you, but I got the die scratch there. I got the little bit of the tail piece right there and a little glimmer of something there. But maybe because of the shape this is, I mean, it is uncirculated, but the planchet doesn't look, it has a little bit of the defect out here, a bit of a mild lamb maybe. You can see all that chatter out in the fields. So it's and yeah. So let's see what other one of the other die scratch. Oh yeah, I believe this is another one of the markers. Oh, you can't see that, 1 second. This right here is another one of the die markers for the known example of 1DO024 for 63D, and does not exist on the other example. But what I do have between the two to match them is mint mark positioning. So the mint mark positioning, I wish I could do like a side-by-side comparison. 1 second, where is this? Mint mark positioning, but I also believe there's a little tiny die scratch inside the, let's see if we can get it to show up at all. One second, guys. So hard to do. Yeah, not showing up. That's the Nancy I don't sell much and probably never will in the door, and it looks pretty to me. You're a variety hoarder. That's all good. Let me see if I can show you what else I think I have on this. Yeah, it's being difficult, guys. Sorry. Don't mean to wiggle and jiggle this all over the place. Just trying to get this to show up a little bit nicer for you guys, so we can do the comparison. That's why I put these aside, because I want to show you like a later and earlier die stage coin, and how it can get a little complicated sometimes when you're trying to match a variety to known examples. One second. Let me see if I can get anything in here. Ooh, you little bugger. Why do you hate me? They're all gonna make fun of me now. They're all watching. They're all gonna laugh at you. Yeah, maybe. That's okay. At least I entertained you. Yeah, not showing up. Okay, what I was trying to show you guys is that there's a little diagonal die scratch right here that exists on all these examples as well. And I thought that might have been a good marker for identifying these 1DO024s. Because all the ones I've seen seem to have that, that little guy. Oh man, not yet. It's gonna be a jerk again. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to switch it up. That's the thing, it gets frustrating because you're trying to check this out, you're trying to find all the markers, you're trying to see all the detail, but USBs are good, but they could only do so much. You never, it can, I don't know, it can never replace this, at least not yet, because I don't have like the better equipment. Maybe that's the problem, and a proper light source. But my loop, I tell you, that thing I trust way more than any USB at the moment. Who is next? Did I miss anybody in chat? I'm glad to see that everybody's talking. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoy each other's company and conversation. That's what it's all about. While I do a little bit of craziness in the background with my scope and try to figure out things. I'm debating. Do I open a roll of 09s or do I continue to pull out varieties and try to attribute them? Mr. Storica, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for dropping in. How are we doing today, good sir? I hope well. Oh man, what can we look at, guys? Sorry, I don't mean to give you a blank screen at the moment. I'm just wondering, do I continue to try to attribute something, or do I open up a roll of 2009s and we'll try to find some extra finger varieties? If you guys have a preference, let me know. What do we got? Okay, here's one. It's not attributed. It's still in the 1963D era series, maybe is a better way of saying that. What do we got? It's not really showing up. I see a bit of a top split, but give me a second, guys. I'll try to get a better picture. Let me see. Where are you? I think I see a bit of a split and a little bit of separation right there going down the back. But see what I mean about the USB? It's really hard to make those things out. What is that? A little bit of a strike through or a little bit of corrosion? Yeah, a little bit of spotting. Yeah, no good. No good. We shall move on. Let's put this one away. We'll try to attribute it another day. I like showing you guys things that are easy to see. And then once we get used to the easy stuff, then we can work our way into the harder stuff. Harder meaning visually harder to see splits, minor notching, separation, things of that sort. What else do we got here? Who are you? You are a minor double die reverse. 62 DDOs are a bit hard. I mean, easy because there's only like 2 or 3 of them, but we shall move on. Oh, I don't want to lose those. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. And thank you very much for everybody that showed up. It is much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Oh, here's one we can look up. It's a 61D. And what do we got? What's it look like? Oh no, there goes my thing. Oh, you bugger. I think my battery's starting to go, guys. I apologize if this just kind of shuts down on us. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Alright, let me see what this looks like. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere. Alrighty, so what angle do you look at? Ooh, yeah, you can see that top split. How do I get closer? And we're gonna have to look up 61Ds now. 1 second, as my computer does the fritz. Where's that little thing for the light reflection? Let me see if that helps any. Ooh, a little. You can kind of see that top and bottom split there. I'll see if I can do a little bit better, guys. Give me a second. Alright, let that settle down a sec. Kinda. Yeah, that kind of works, right? So we got a top split here, and then this little bottom split here. So I think you guys can see that relatively well. That's not too shabby. So let's look her up. Let's see, who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, don't do that, man. Don't get all crazy on me. And let's get a little bit closer. Okay, beautiful. Now we shall go back to the home page. Over here to die variety search. Over here, 1961. And then we got a Denver. Then we have a mint mark varieties. And we start the search, guys. Awesome, Mr. Eric. Always a pleasure, good sir. I appreciate you dropping by. And like I said, guys, check out Mr. Eric and Andrews over there. Two channels that you, if you don't know, maybe you'd like to know. Mr. Andrews, if you're into the artwork and handcrafts, very big on that. He's also, I believe, a stacker and a bit of a coin enthusiast, a numismatist. And Mr. Eric is definitely a numismatist and works alongside copper coins. So check him out, guys. Awesome people to know. And the search continues. Let's see if we can match it. We're looking for a top and bottom split serif. Dun 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 dun. Who do we got? Oh, these are some nice pictures. I like these. Nice and clear. So next. Okay. Definitely don't see it yet, guys, but we will continue. Look at that, eh? That's the, I guess, this back part of the D right there. And maybe a little bit right there. This one's hard to see, but it's kind of cool how it has that little ghost effect. And that's your RPM right there. So cool stuff to look for in 61D, for sure. Wow, look at that one. Look at number 17. Look at all that extra stuff, eh? And the extra bar right there. Very cool. Craziness. I don't think it's any of these. And thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Much appreciated. I won't be on very long today, but I had the itch, man. I just wanted to come home for work and get on and look at some coins. I just want to go. Get my coin fix for the day. Come on, where are ya? Ooh, that looks like an ish. Let me see what we got here. And no, that top part looks different, and I think the mint mark positioning is different. Let me see. Yeah, see how mine is like a chunk, like a totally separate serif at the bottom, like a little wing, a little chip almost coming out of the bottom there. This one does not, and mine has a little bit of a gap between the mint mark and the 9. This one seems to be kind of even with it. So, and that does not look like a little chunk underneath a extra serif. I will say no. Not that one. You should have a mod or two so they can drop a link in the awesome channel. I do, Nancy T. They're just not here at the moment. I got Marty's Nuts and for digging and Siren Silver Stash. And I also, who's the other one? I think there's one or two more. Just unfortunately, I don't have a set time and I kind of pop up whenever. Costa Rica. Thank you, Coin Junkie. Oh, no worries, my dude. I mean, if we can try to help and you're doing good things over there, then why not, right? Try to get the word out. No way. Is it covered? Is that shipping from Canada to you, or is that something you purchase within the U.S.? Like, don't you? You guys have everything's insured, no? Oop, you guys can't see anything. My bad. 1 second. Let's see. Who do we got? We're looking for a top and bottom split. And where are you? Oh, look at that one. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing on this page, guys. Are we gonna find it or what? Where are you? Oh, well, that looks. Remember that little chunk I was talking about, and that little split at the bottom. Hey, Christopher, what's going on, my dude? How are you? So I think we found a maybe. The problem would be that the example known is a little bit circulated, but that's a pretty cool little die chip right there. We could look for that. And I believe this is called a cornice. So there's a die chip off the cornice. I might be butchering that, but I think that's what he meant. And then you got a nice big die chip in the last column. So die chip between that. Okay, let's look that up. Let's see if we can find the goodies. Between the U and S. I think maybe. I see something shining up there. It's just getting it to show might be a little bit of an issue, but we're gonna try at least. Give me 1 second, you fine people. And we will try to match this guy up. I'm gonna say, yeah, guys. There's definitely a little chip right there. And check this out. Where are ya? Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, see? So I believe we're good for that. That's what we're looking at right there. And then, we're gonna look at the last pillar. And yeah, that's a chunky die chip right there. So we definitely got that. And what was the other one? Oh, the cornice. Is there anything off the... Yeah, there is too. Oh, you guys can't see that. Right there. There's the beginning stages of a little die chip or die crack right there. So very cool, guys. I believe we have a positive ID of this coin. So there's your top and bottom split. We could also double check the mint mark positioning to verify that we're looking at the exact same coin. It's just a little bit difficult because the known example that is on copper coins is a circulated one. So what are we looking for? Where is it? Where's my little flipper? Here we go. So this one here lines up just underneath the 9, just ever so missing. It almost lines up right with the 9. From the back of the serifs lines up with the inside of the 9. And then the front of the mint mark pretty much lines up with the inside of this 6. So the outside of this with this, the serifs with the inside of the 9, and just barely skimming the 9 just underneath ever so slightly. So let's see if we can match the mint mark position. Oh, 1 second. Ooh, a little bit tough. And this one looks almost to be exactly in that same position there, but what we can't do is line it up with the 6 and the 9 because we don't, or do we? Let me go down a second. Nope, we don't have that picture. But we did match this and all the other stuff, so we definitely got a 043, 1mm 043. Oh, I'm making a mess, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. And yeah, so there you go. One more off of my desk. And always nice to figure out what we got and verify it. So we'll put that away. And booyah! Another one bites the dust, as they say. And feel free to say no, Nancy. I was just thinking about something and maybe I didn't clue in a little bit quicker, but if that was, I guess I don't want to call it an offer, but feel free to say no and I'll take it away. And no pressure at all. What else do we got, guys? What are we gonna scope? Are you guys familiar? Anybody in chat not familiar with the FS 807 or 801 for 2009 formative years? Or is there any other goodies you guys would like to look at? I got clip planchets. What else? I got laminations. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Canadian shin plasters. We got a few of these old 25-cent bills. Maybe something like this is up your alley. Really nice condition coin. What coin? Yeah, it's a coin bill. I mean, it's a fractional note, right? Look, it says 25 cents right on it. Yeah, sorry if I didn't. I don't know if you were asking or not, but I kind of started thinking about it in one of the many thoughts that I have at once, because I'm a wacko that thinks about 20 different things at once. I'm like, you know what? Maybe she was, don't be rude. You know Nancy. Nancy's awesome. So just in case, hey, and if you don't want it, I will take it away. And I will still appreciate you for being around. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's my little shin plaster. What else can I show you guys? Sorry guys, I'm just wasting a little bit of time. I haven't been on in a while and I was really getting that the itch. Here's a cool one for anybody that likes double dyes. I don't know if this is maybe a little bit more cooler, or I don't even know if that's a word, but if the interest is just more me because I like double dyes and stuff like that. But this one here is a Morgan with a double dye obverse, and I'm hoping I can get this to show. 1 second. Let me see. So you're shiny and you won't let me show you off. Oh no! Computer's on the fritz again, guys. I'm gonna have to learn how to use this guy one day. So. But there's two R's there. There's one up here. That's why you have that little gap there. And then that's another little gap there. And that's an extra serif right up here, just above that R. So there's a double R here. And then on this side, you can see a little bit of splitting there and a little bit of a mild notching or splitting at the top of that eye. Yeah, eh? You like your loonies, eh? Don't forget your toque. Let's see if this looks a little bit better. There you go. How's that, guys? Look at that. And that's a Morgan. And I think that's just so cool. No duty booty. You guys want to look up something cool? I don't even know if there's a video on YouTube, but the Newfoundlanders have a little jig or like a little rhyme that they do, and I don't want to butcher it, but I had some Newfie buddies, and it was awesome. Or something they called the Newfie stomp. So different parts of Canada have their own little quirks and own little traditions, I guess. I haven't been. I would love to go to Newfoundland and do the what is it? Cod kissing and screech. I think is the alcohol that they or something that they're known for. But yeah, oh man, yeah. I even had to look up when the Canadians started saying "hey." It's pretty cool. If you guys ever get a chance, there is something on YouTube, and I don't want to butcher the information, but it gives you a little insight. Well, that's not good. We should all love everybody, right? As long as you're not trying to harm us. You know, all the power to everybody as long as you're living well. And if you're not, well, change your ways. And then you can be part of the club too. All right. What do we got, guys? I think I might call it quits. I'm running out of steam right now. I'm like, oh, what should I do? What should I say? I was thinking about opening up a roll, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. But I hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? You know, there's all kinds of people, and sometimes we need to learn to be a little bit more open-minded, right? It's unfortunate that the other side exists, but I guess you know everything within balance. There's good, there's bad. Cool. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of loonies, Mr. Storica. Believe it or not, I don't really. I'm not into loonies or toonies. I did score a box of those insulin toonies, so I mean I'm hoarding those just because they're kind of cool. But the only loonies that I hold on to are these right here, these the silver ones. Sorry, that was probably a horrible goose, and it sounded like a duck because it probably was. Oh yeah, from Quebec. No, I'm in Ontario. But truthfully, Nancy, I mean, you can find that sort of stuff anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter what part or, I mean, there's pockets, there's all kinds of people, all walks of life, different experiences, you know, all these things that generally make people who they are, right? Who knows? Maybe there's a part of the U.S. I'm gonna walk into. Oh, you're Canadian. Boom, boom, boom. Get all beat up. Or you guys got guns. Who knows? Maybe worse. Eeh, I don't want to think about it. Yikes. I know where you live. Eee, I better be careful. I know where you live. I live where you live. Excuse me? Yeah, loonies are pretty small. I mean, do I have a loony somewhere around here? Where are you? You see, how can you take a country serious when they call their money loonies and toonies? Nobody's, you go to war like that. Oh yeah, the loony dropped yesterday. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's a loony. Do I have one? See, I don't even think I have one to show you guys. Like, geez, where'd you go, Mr. Looney? There's gotta be one around here somewhere, no? Man, if I had to guess, like compared to the old dollars, it's probably almost like half the size, man. Just it's a round piece of yellow coin. Where are you? Yeah, man. Look, see, just to prove a point, I don't have a single loony around me. Not one. I mean, I think I have a couple of the Terry Fox run ones. They did a, I don't know if you call it like a commemorative or a tribute, but I do believe I have one or two of the Terry Fox run, which was a, I don't know if I want to call it like a famous run for cancer, or was it cancer? I can't remember what the young man had, Mr. Terry Fox. But yeah, I got a couple of those. I thought that was kind of cool. So, where are ya? Where are ya? Where are ya? No. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they're roughly the size of like a Sacagawea. Is that what these are called? So it's probably a similar size to this guy right here, or girl. Sorry, I meant in coin. So. Probably about the size of one of those. Oh yeah, check out the. Did you ever ask Nick? I think he sends them out, or who was it? There was somebody that had them. Oh jeez, who was it? Somebody was either giving them out or yeah, I can't remember, man. Sorry. I even got a couple rolls of the ones with the new dimes, with the schooner, with the blue schooner or whatever it is, the like the colorized water on the Canadian dime. I managed to score 4-ender original rolls from the bank, but that's about it. I don't think they're full rolls because the other side doesn't have one, so obviously, right? They're obviously not all. But hopefully there's a few more in there. Yeah, exactly. Like a Susan B, something like that. It's in between those. Yeah, that's it. Dimebag and George. I think both of them have a lot of those coins now. The reason I'm pointing them, and I just finished saying, oh, I got a whole box. Listen, I'm hoarding mine. I'm holding on to this. They're in original rolls. And do I have any around here? Yeah, I'm kind of just sitting on it. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but the mintage is what, like 1 million or something silly like that? I mean, who knows what happens in the future with those coins? And plus, they're in pristine condition. And in my where I keep my coins, I also run a dehumidifier. So I try to maintain the proper moisture and everything for my area. So I protect my coins as best as possible. That's how far I take it, guys. Yeah, Nick Molnar, yep. I was thinking Nick. But I'm not sure. I know he was doing the schooners, the painted dimes. But I'm not sure if he was doing the toonies. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't even find a single loony to show you guys. That is wild. Well, not wild. I just don't collect them. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah, I don't have a single loony, guys. Give me a second. Let me see what I do have around here. Where did you go? Give me a second. I'm going to run upstairs and I'll be right back. So, yeah, a month, I think. It was about a month before these were even released. My bank called me up and said, "Hey, man, somebody just dropped off one of these boxes. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Heck yeah." So these are actually like first strikes or whatever, because these came out a month. I got my hands on these almost a month before they were even at the like supposed to be out. Or I don't know how that works, but I mean the release was a month after when I already had these, so that was kind of cool. And then in that same trip, they were going through another box of toonies and they found this one and said, "Hey, do you want this one as well?" And I was like, "Yeah, look, it's a double ender." So I don't know how that happened or why these are mixed up with the insulin, but there you go. So I had those plus these. So these are pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool score. Like I said, it's not as exciting maybe as your W quarters, but I mean, I think for Canadian coins, it's what we got, right? Another one of my scores is like these from original rolls from the 2000s. That was kind of cool too, because I'm like, where do you even find these anymore? Somebody just dropped them off at the bank or whatever, but I thought these were pretty cool. So I got a bunch of these different designs for, I think it's 2000 or 99, one of those. So pretty cool. That's right. Aren't you a mod on all those channels? And here I am telling you to go to them. Sorry, but I do that a lot. I am so sorry, man. That's right. I think you're a mod on all those channels. That is too funny. Yeah, yeah, go check out so and so and so and so. Yeah, yeah, I know them, but I am quite affiliated and. That's right. Sorry, Starika, man. I'm tired, buddy. I pulled 13 hours of work. Well, ish, just under 13 hours yesterday. I put in another 4 or so hours today, and I'm a little bit sluggish, but not complaining. I am so happy to be working. It's been really slow, so definitely good. I love to push when it comes to work. Ooh, here's a cool one. Have you guys ever seen one of these? It's a Canadian 1874 quarter. That's a nice one. Nice little oldie. See what I mean? I got a little bit of everything everywhere. I gotta clean up my desk. And there's your obverse. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how often you guys get to see these. Sorry. Oop, I flipped it like a US coin. You guys got me flipping coins. Mr. Silver Nitrate, holy moly, buddy. I hope all is well. I have not seen you in a while. What is going on, good sir? Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure to see you. The man, the myth, the legend, man. Ah. And I gotta thank you, man. You hooked me up with a big part of the W's that I have in my collection. So, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. That thank you very much for your channel, man. Where have you been? I don't know. I don't get no alerts from you anymore. I hope all is well. And I hope your little one. I believe you have a daughter. I hope everybody's doing extremely well, my dude. How do you say like right on in Hawaii? Mahalo or something? Or is that hi? I just want to wish you all the best. You know what I mean? Exactly. Even though it's not a Hawaii thing, for some reason when I see this, I want to go Calabunga, dude. It's probably the Ninja Turtles got me all messed up. Hey man, work is good, especially nowadays. It's a little bit rough here and there. But yeah, my dude, good for you. Keep it up. Bring home the bacon, as they say. Yeah, guys. Mr. Silver Nitrate used to have some really awesome coin roll hunts. He used to give out rolls, do the auction thing, and a little bit of everything. And then for a while, he had a bunch of W's he was scoring. Yeah, I hope he comes back and starts to make new vids again. I would love to visit again. Definitely a fan of the channel for sure. Yeah, we've been trying the auction thing. I've actually been going to Silver Keys. She hosts 3 times a week a flea market slash auction. And dude, if you're ever interested, check her out. If you have a couple minutes to kill and you want to try to flip some stuff, send her an email. That's what it's about. It's about people coming from the community into her channel and then try to, you know what I mean, sell some coins here and there. So if you ever get a chance, check out Silver Keys. That's where I am usually 3 times a week trying to do the auction thing. But I do hope to do it on my own channel one day. Hey man, you do whatever you want, man. You don't have to come back. I was just saying I was a fan of the channel and still am. And if you ever come back, you can still count on me as a supporter, man, as a fan of the channel. All good, buddy. Yeah, man, you do whatever. You know, we do everything for our kids, and I could understand that for sure. But like I said, if there's a Canadian thumbs up right there, if you ever do come back, you know what I mean. It would be appreciated. It really would. What else can I show you guys here? How about we stare at a blank or a clip planchet? And yeah, YouTube, there's always stuff to deal with, buddy. I got pinched off of one guy that was pawning himself off as a good person and doing all kinds of niceness, and then out of nowhere, just rip off, rip off, rip off, and then all kinds of craziness. Now there's this thing where people, if you use Cash App, they can go to the bank and make a complaint and have money withdrawn, even though it's put into your bank after a sale. So all kinds of craziness. But that's, you know what, you gotta roll with the punches, right? Figure out what works, what doesn't work, and hopefully it doesn't exceed your own personal stress test, your level of risk taking, and then hopefully you can still move forward, right? So that's a Canadian clip planchet on a 1974 penny. And definitely circulated. Still has a lot of detail. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Silver Keys is awesome, and what a pleasure. You know what? She really she gives you an opportunity to do something that you might be scared to do on your own. So like I was a little bit nervous to do my own auction, especially because you know not everybody's into varieties and errors. So I'm kind of barking up a tree of a smaller niche, right? But that being said, I think once people start to see things, learn a little bit more about the varieties and errors, it might spark some interest. Or you just gotta wait for the right crowd to show up, right? One second. Just trying to find some more goodies to show off. Oh, here's one that I found a week or so ago in my change. Not a major variety, but I thought it was still pretty cool. Check this out. I think this is a grease-filled die. As you can see, along the edges of where it says Liberty, you're missing the LIB for the most part. Oh no! Stop attacking me, screen. 1 second. Is it because you're unplugged? Well, let me plug you. 1 second, guys. I think I'm going low battery mode. Alrighty, yeah, check that out. So, In God We Trust, all gone, guys. Check that out. How cool. Look at that. All gone. And then, a little bit of the O and D right there. Got smudged. But look at that. In God We Trust, all gone. And part of the lib right there of liberty. And then the other side, look, a perfectly normal coin, except for right there, a little bit of softness by the U. But everything else looks intact. So that's a pretty cool find. I'm not saying it's worth anything, but I like it. I don't have one, so I'm going to hold on to it. So I thought that was cool. Look at that. All the rating is gone at the top. Not even a tiny bit. Not even a little itty bitty bitty bitty. Look, nowhere, nothing, nada, zip, zilch. Yeah, and we do the auctions. And so all my lots, whenever I go to the flea market, we call it a flea market. She does a little bit of everything. But everything I do is auctions as well. You think so? You think that's why it only affected the outside rim versus the inside? So the middle part of the die cap busted up, and then all that was being covered was the outer ring, I guess. I see what you're saying, because you see a little bit of that blurriness right there where it's kind of showing some detail through. Now I have a die cap strike through. 1 second, if I can source it out in a heartbeat. 1 second, where are you? Where are you? But nice to see you, man. That's so cool to see you, Mr. I mean, I love seeing everybody, but man, I have not seen you in a hot minute. So nice surprise. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got to see Mr. Oh, where are you? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find some other goodies. I do have a strike through die cap, a late stage die stage. I don't know what to call it, but later on in the capped life. Where is it? It's a 74S, I believe. Where are ya? Where did you go? Who's your daddy and what does it do? Nope, not here, not here. Where are you, Mr. Grinch? No. No. Well, worth more than a penny, because in copper value alone, it's probably worth 2 or 3 cents, right? So, I would say that a penny plus. Holy, sorry guys, I don't mean to keep you waiting like that. I can't find my coin. I got so much stuff around. Where are you? Where are you? It's a 74S. Struck through die cap. Where are you? course, when I want it, I'm not gonna find it. As soon as I get off, that's it. Boom, there it is. You know what I mean? What the bejeebers is going on, guys? Where are ya? You should be right here amongst my stuff. No. I found my 20D, which I was missing, my Wheatie. Oh man, this sucks. I hate not finding my stuff. Okay. Oh, found it! Yay! Only took a half a minute. So what Mr. Nitrate was talking about was, so this is my strike through die cap. And you see how everything's all blurry and whatever? So he figures that the center part that covers the, what would you call this? The effigy, the picture of Lincoln. This part wore down and is now busted off. And then what's being covered is just the outer rim of the die cap. But this one here is a struck through late stage die cap, I believe. Very cool coin. And then check this out. The nice thing is, look at the back. Boom. Almost as if nothing. Totally normal coin, only until you turn it to the obverse. How cool is that, huh? I like this one. This is a cool one. I can't remember how much I got this one for, but definitely one of my faves. Yeah, I think so. Holy, you know what? You have not been around, so I don't know if you saw all my cool finds. Wow, check, wait, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna find this one, but I found a nice, what might be a ragged clip quarter, a Canadian quarter. It's got this huge crack right in the center of the quarter from the edge towards the middle. Let me see if I can find it now. Oh man, where is that bad boy? Where are you? Oh, come on, quicker. They're all watching. They're all waiting. Stop making everybody wait so much. I'm trying. I'm trying. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? No, no, no. Ayya. No. No. Nope. 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 Where are you? No. 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 Nope. No, not yet. Nope. 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 Sorry, I get a little silly every now and then. Hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. If it does, well, my bad. It is what it is. No! I don't see it. Where did I put you? You cheeky little bugger. You know what? I'm going to look for that quarter. Hopefully it's around here somewhere. I mean, you don't have to stay around and wait for it. Jeez, I don't expect that. But I am going to try to spend a second looking for it. And while I do that, I'll let you look at this beauty right here. And this one I found a few weeks ago in the original roll of 2009s. Oh. My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. 1 second. Stop with the jiggliness. Look at that, sweetheart. Ooh, ha 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 ha. So, give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna try to locate that quarter. I would love to show it to everybody, but Mr. Nitrate has not been around for a minute, so... Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. Did not take very long whatsoever. So after we finish, resuming from the shock of this awesome double thumb FS listed 801 gorgeous coin. In case you don't see it, there's a huge extra thumb right there and a bit of the extra index right there. And that is your FS 801. But what I want to show you, one second, good sir, is this beauty right here. And be careful, if you get too close, it might bite you. This is one of the coolest finds out there, man, that I've had in a long time. I love this coin, and I would love to get it graded. It's on a 1992 Canadian quarter. And I pulled it out of a customer wrap roll. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this one, but I'm thinking ragged clip. So the edge of the sheet of where they punch out the blanks. Not the sides, but the very, like the front and back tip or side of the sheets versus the side of the sheets. And we still got 5 people in chat. Thank you very much. Right? And how cool for a quarter. I love this thing, man. I am so geeked out by it. Oh, man, it's such a cool coin. Like I said, I'm into varieties and errors, so something like this is right up my alley, you know? One second, I'm trying to find one last cool find of mine. And then we'll call it a day. Ooh, right here. So yeah, that's one of the cool ones there. Right? I've been hunting coins for who knows how long. I have never seen one of these. And then my I would say this probably might be the biggest find of my life if there's a big if. If this turns out to be legit, this right here could be a wrong planchet strike. So this is the design of a 1999 quarter on a dime planchet. Look at that. And here, let me see if I can get you an overall. One second. One second. See if I can show you the whole thing. One second. Okay, the lighting is not working. Being a bit of a jerk. But check this out, man. So that's a quarter design on a dime planchet. Yes, sir. I got this actually not even searching. I asked my bank if they had any old half dollars, because from time to time people bring in half dollars. So they like, oh yeah, I think we have a few. What they bring me out is a silver dollar, two silver half dollars, and then a couple of these little weird coins. So they're like, "Oh, would you like it all?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take all of it." I paid a nickel, I think it was, for this guy right here. Because they thought, no, was it dime? Yeah, or nickel or dime, something like that. I paid like 5 or 10 cents. Look at that guy. Oh, man. So this is one that I have to get authenticated, obviously, but it has all the evidence of known examples like this, because this one here, there are known examples that have been graded. And they look bang on, man. They really look like this could be real. And I hope so. How crazy is that? And that's why I always ask every time I go into my bank, listen, do you have half dollars, dollars, any of the old nickel, anything that people kind of just bring in and you don't really put back in circulation? And every now and then you get something, man. Oh yeah, I'm still geeking out over this one. This one here is one of my favorites. Like I said, this right here is cool. And I'm not knocking this. This is a cool coin. But this is a huge error. This is a cool freaking coin. And if it turns out to be real, it could potentially be $1,000 plus. Absolutely, Nancy. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming by. And like I said, if you're not into being blue, let me know, and I have no problems getting rid of that. Just thought I'd throw that out there, and appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, guys, I hope this one turns out to be real, because if it is, it could be close to $1,000 coin, right? So that would be a major find. Here, I'm wondering if I can show you guys like this. That's so under the scope, it looks like whatever I just showed you, but look at this. And then look at that, guys. Look at the edge. It's so flat, so little. So freaking cool. And yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits for now too, but thank you very much to everybody that showed up. There's my Pac-Man Quarter. Look at that. Look how beautiful this thing is. On the back side, there's a little bit of a stain, but still a very cool coin, and flat. And for some reason has a little bit of the Blakesley effect too. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm guessing that missing metal also causes it to have a little bit of the Blakesley right there towards the top. So yeah, another cool coin, guys. So I think that's it for today. I appreciate everybody stopping by. You have a wonderful day, guys. Mr. Nitrate, was awesome seeing you. I wish you and your family all the best. It's the same with everybody in chat for sure. It's just cool to see somebody I haven't seen in a while for sure. Starika, a pleasure always. You're always around. Thank you, thank you. Miss Nancy T, pleasure. Thank you, thank you. Anybody that's lurking. And who else did I miss? Oh, 710 came by. Have a good one, Mr. 710. Mr. Christopher, take care, buddy. You have yourself a wonderful day. You never know. I might pop up again later. We'll maybe go through another roll of 2009s and see if we can find any extra finger varieties. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the other chats. Have a wonderful day and stay safe, man. Have fun and happy hunting. Take care, guys. Bye.